Hello and welcome back to Lunar Silver Star Story, and as you can tell, we're still on Light and Lake, and we're going to deal with the next dungeon, which is the Blue Dragon Cave. And of course, I'm keeping the infinite MP cheat on during the dungeon. Has anyone seen a staircase? I'm afraid I haven't.
We also haven't found any doors, and I haven't sensed any magical barriers. Alex, all that's left is to check out this pool. You think there's magic in the water?
There's only one way to know for certain, though. So, of course, you're going through this dungeon, and guess what? These are all water-based. That's what we have. We have two weaknesses. Thunder and fire. So, some of the pools that you jump into will have enemies. Like so. So don't be afraid to jump in and get them just to get some extra experience. See, it saves so much time in just level grinding in a dungeon for extra experience. And as you can tell, once you clear out one of these fakes, that's it. So it's okay if we just clear out every single enemy that we come across. Makes things so much simpler. I've been working on a lot of stuff in backlog, or should I call it front log? Because everything I'm working on now is like, oh, this is going towards the front log. Like this video is going towards front log. Come to think about it, everything I've been doing up to this point has been basically for the future. So it's like Lunar, Tokyo Xanadu. I already finished, most of what I need to work on. I need to come back to some games that I do need to finish. And people ask, I said, well, about this? You're gonna burn a lot of MP. And that's the thing, the game expects you to burn a lot of MP. So guess what? During a dungeon, I'm burning a lot of MP.
イカズチよ
Plus, I'm playing the game as intended, you know. I mean, it's on the emulator, guess what I'm doing? Slapping a cheat on for infinite MP during battle. So you find an angel tier here. And I believe this is an enemy. No, it's a way to the next area. I believe that's an enemy. We're aware of your presence, sir. Don't worry. We're also aware of your presence, sir. And as you can tell, they've basically borrowed a lot of enemies from Eternal Blue. Since Lunar the Silver Star didn't really have that much as far as enemies, there's the reason why Eternal Blue was made. Because a lot of Eternal Blue had, you know, more enemies than anything else. Lunar didn't really have that many as far as enemies were concerned. Oh, especially on the Sega CD version. You know what? It's totally fine. I'm writing up everything I can before, you know, the inevitable happens. Not in a bad way, it's just what it is, what it is. The inevitable will happen to where I'm gonna be working again. So I'm trying to get as much as I can out of, you know, the time I'm making it. Now imagine, if you will, if I was beating up on a boss with that kind of power. 10,000 silver. And I have thought about it. I might consider streaming Lunar, the Sega CD version, but not the same version. It's about the same as when I said I was going to do Phantasy Star 2. I got one that's modded perfectly. You know what you're thinking, like, mods. Is it? Yeah, mods. Because if you played Phantasy Star 2 as it was, oh, you would hate it. Put simply, the game was hard enough as it was. You technically had no choice but to deal with a worse type situation of an RPG. In that case, Phantasy Star 2 would be perfect as a worse type situational RPG. Because the story was like everywhere and nowhere at the same time. And most times when RPGs get ported over, like most games, I don't know why, but they figured, oh, we should have a toggle on difficulty. Why should you have toggle on difficulty? You should never have a toggle on any kind of RPG that is like, first of all, the game is tough enough as is. You don't make it harder for the players, you know. Make it fair but formidable. Don't make it cheap, you know. That's my thing. I don't like games that become cheap. Yeah, I say it like this. Like Dark Souls, it becomes incredibly cheap. Like, you have to work on muscle memory, and not everybody has that perfect muscle memory. Like traps and whatnot, like, no. That ain't working. That ain't working, Chief. That sure as hell ain't working for me. Why you would never see me play a Souls game like... I played a Souls game before, and it's called Cold Vein. So at first, you know, I was making progress until I reached that point, which became, excuse me, the wall. I say, if you're supposed to be helping me, help me out. But don't, you know, by any stretch of the imagination, not. It's like a companion. If you're a companion, that means you help me out. That means you help me out in combat. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to help me out in combat. You're supposed to, at least if you can't do anything else, heal me. Cover me, you know, do that. If you can't help me in combat, at least cover me where it's mattered the most. You have MP to spend, help me heal, so I can go back out in battle. It's like, say for instance, Final Fantasy 14. You work with a team. For the most part, you are working in a team in certain dungeons. But the one thing you have to remember is, oh, here's a jewel bracelet and Shira's tail. The one thing you need to remember when you're working in a team is when you have certain things like, say, like say a healer. The most important thing you have to remember is when you're trying to make sure that your healer stays up, you gotta make sure that your healer stays up. That means they gotta hang back. If they gotta play defense, let them play defense. But don't just like say, oh, you're on your own. No. So at least your job is to make sure, out of all rights purposes, the healer stays alive. Oh, I've seen too much of this from Eternal Blue. That's right, we're stopping you dead in your tracks. Before you start playing Sonic the Hedgehog, oh no, you ain't. There's no need for that. Really, there's no need for it. It's just like, oh hey, I'm gonna try to attack you. No you ain't. We'll stop you dead in your tracks before you start doing that shit. That makes me think when I get to the Blue Dragon, which is not gonna be that far. Really think about it, the white dungeon and the white dungeon and the blue dungeon only have enemies, no bosses. You get to the red and black dungeons, they have bosses. When you reach the grindery, there's gonna be a boss. When you reach the God's Tower, there's gonna be bosses. Oh, that worked out so much better than I hoped. When you get to the grindery, there's gonna be a boss. It's like the most story important parts of the game will have bosses. What was I saying? I was mentioning Dark Souls. Yeah, I don't really care much for Dark Souls. And for good reason why. It's sort of like, say, you know, if somebody were to, like, watching a horror movie. That's fine. That's okay. You can like your horror movies. Just tone it down about you liking your horror movies. And having somebody else say, oh, well, why don't you try it too? Like, why? I have no inclination to watch a horror movie, let alone enjoy a horror movie, and at the same time, it's like, I watch a horror movie, my mind gets to go, the entire time. Just out. My brain is just totally out. So we finally make it to the Blue Dragon.
It's so dark in here, I can barely see my paws in front of my face. Hello, is anyone there? Wow, I guess that's a yes. The Blue Dragon's really pretty, Alex. I'm impressed. Hello there.
This is one laid-back dragon. Hello, adventurers. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my lair. Hey, it's Leviosa. Something must be up if you come all this way to see me.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm Lemia's daughter, Mia.
Really? Ponderation. That was longer than I thought. So then, where's the goddess? I mean, I thought it was her song that woke me up. But then I wouldn't remember she wouldn't be able to do that anymore.
What's that?
Sorry. I'm just rambling about things you wouldn't care anything about. I've always talked way too much. Secrets were not my forte. Alicia and Letitia always joked that I should be called the Babbling Blue Dragon.
Alex, those are the names of ancient dragon masters. It's a little goofy, but he seems like the real deal.
Alas, I just noticed that you have wings and a shield. So, what do you think about my brothers? Little stodgy, you ask me. And after telling you all this, I realized that I haven't yet heard your name. My name's Alex, and the White Dragon has no sense of humor, I know. Don't you think it's ironic that the White Dragon doesn't know how to lighten up? Anyway, just being here means that you've already passed the trial. If you weren't qualified to be Dragon Master, you couldn't have entered the shrine. So, can't be a Dragon Master without the Blue Dragon helmet, right? Hold on a second. Okay, made a path to the helmet for you. Go on, check it out, kids.
But we have terrible news for you, Blue Dragon.
It's cold in here, I know. I was never able to convince the guys to pop for a couple hot springs. Anyway, get out of here and grab your reward, Alex. Okay, dude. I never thought I'd meet someone who talked as much as you know.
Yeah, but at least I'm not that obnoxious.
Well, I gotta make space for this. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. Oh, man, I gotta chuck some shit. Good lord!
Alex, that shining light, is it the helmet?
Why, yes, indeed. There's your dragon helmet right there. Got dragon helmet.
You did it, Alex. 3 dragons down, 1 to go. I wonder what's going to happen when you get the last piece of equipment. Alex, that noise sounded like it came from the Blue Dragon's lair. Let's go back and see what's going on.
Spirit magic helmet. What's going on?
Where's the Blue Dragon? You're too late. He's already under our control.
I should have expected to see you here, witch. After all, why should the Magic Emperor do his own dirty work? If you're ready and willing to wallow in the mud for him.
Give up now, Facia, and we won't have to hurt you. I don't understand why you're doing such a terrible thing. No, you wouldn't understand. You have no idea what it has been like for us to survive in the frontier. And you don't know what it will take to turn the dreams of my people into reality. To turn their dreams. And you don't know what it takes to turn the dreams of my people into reality.
The frontier? The place where the Vile tribe was banished by Althena 500 years ago?
We have a right to the life that Althena has denied us.
But yet, we deny you.
What does kidnapping Lunar have to do with any of this? Why couldn't you just leave her alone? I'm sorry, but it was necessary for us to capture Luna and the other singers. I give you my word that she is unharmed and will stay that way if you return home. Continue to interfere with the Emperor's plans and you place her life in jeopardy.
I was careless. Oh, I was careless, man. Oh, man. Oh. Galleon swore allegiance to Althena, along with Dyne. But now that allegiance has been forsaken, I think I understand why. Galleon was jealous of Dyne and Althena all this time. How pathetic. Alex, can you hear me? Yes. Alex, I beg you to become the Dragon Master and protect the goddess from Galleon. 15 years ago, her power was love.
No! No! Alex, we can't never forgive Galleon for what he's done. Never!
Nada.
If the dragons can't fight the Magic Emperor and the Vile tribe, how are we supposed to?
Don't worry about it, man. We have ways. So now that we have the helmet, we have access to Blue Dragon Healing. The upside. We're good on levels and items. The bad is the items. We got too many, and we need to sell them off. No, really. We're full up on items that we just need to either do the following. Mainly sell them off, or just go ahead and drop them or eat them or something. I'd rather just sell them.
イカズチよ
Because it makes better sense just to sell them and make a quick profit off them. I think that's a first I've ever actually done that before, you know, which is actually be so full up on items that I have to sell them.
イカズチよ
When you have a guttural yell, that's a guttural yell. So, but doesn't that just cheat the reason of why you have so many items? Like, not really. Now, if you notice, Alex will never use his dragon spells. He will always go for his sword, more than he would use his dragon spells. It's like an honor code. It's like, nope, I can't use these spells. I can't use these dragon spells because they're too sacred. But yeah, it's like I can't really get into any Souls game whatsoever. So, oh, I'll have it, yeah, but it's like, give me something like Dragon's Dogma. I think that was like the only game that actually did, you know, companions right. If you had a caster, that's what they do. They cast. They cast magic. Whether it was offensive or defensive, it worked. And that's fine. I'm like, yeah, okay. They hate skills, but they hate fireworks. They hate fire, they hate thunder, but they hate skills Oh, so much.
イカズチよ
Let me see, can I use... Yes, I can. Alex, we too felt the loss of the blue dragon, but don't mourn his loss. Just as our song returned to us, so shall the dragon's soul. Only the black dragon of the east remains to be met, Alex. Notice how they never mention of the east. It's a black dragon. Only the black dragon remains to be met. Go now, Green-Eyed Boy. Your goal is firmly within your grasp. Yeah, I know. I got it. Oh boy, have I got stuff to sell. Oh, Jesus. Like I said, we're gonna need one. So yeah, with that we've cleared basically 3 out of 4 dungeons. So now we head to the east. And fire works well against these enemies. As well skills.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm against games that become too frustrating. So Sophist Tamur. And once again, more Eternal Blue enemies.
イカズチよ
just as a reminder, the original Eternal Blue was made in the early 90s. Mid to early 90s. Right after Lunar and Silver Star. So therefore, when Silver Star's story was made, they basically took assets from Eternal Blue and slapped them into Silver Star's story.
イカズチよ
The assets being, you know, the enemies. Because they had more enemies than Lunar did. More creative looking ones, I should add. But the one thing about the original Lunar is that danger, falling rocks ahead. Alex had a grip of spells, man. This version not so much, but Alex had like a stupid amount of spells. Like at least 8 or 9.
イカズチよ
As far as I know of, yeah, at least 8 or 9 by the end of the game. He had a heal spell, he had a fire spell, he had all so many different spells that sort of kind of worked. So I know you needed the flame spell to deal with the dragon in the sewer level. Otherwise, you could not attack it. And if you ran out of MP, you were shit on sight. I can't question the AI because it's like, okay, the AI will do stupid things. Danger ahead, turn back. That only means you go forward. And I have considered doing I had considered doing doing Dragon's Dogma, because I did try to play it once on my old PC, but the problem was I didn't have enough hard drive space. Or when I did, it blew up. So that was the thing. It just like, yeah, I don't. That was the only thing. I've been through like at least so many computers during the time I've been online. It's just been funny. Like I've been through Windows 98 to now, which is 10. And people who have 11 are kind of like freaked out because so many things are just happening. I'm like, if that's the case, shoot. Danger falling rocks. Say danger lies ahead. You know what that means? We keep going. That's what it means. We keep going.
イカズチよ
No, the funny thing is,
Thank you.
the computer's a part of it. And I've been, you know, a content creator for 10 or so years. 10 and counting, I should say. It sort of gives me like some seniority. Welcome to Timor. We have plenty of monsters here. That want to eat you alive. That's one thing about this version that I can clearly say I enjoy. The amount of silver you get in this version. You would not be getting this kind of amount of silver in the US version. You would be getting at least half that much. And that's before everybody knew, oh, you're playing in a hard mode. You're not getting as much, you know, experience, but goddamn, are you ever, and I do mean ever, getting some experience out the yin-yang. I don't think it would matter at this rate. It's like, oh hey.
Thank you. Altena no megumi yo.
Just Alex just went nope. Alex going straight fly swat on him. Like nope, nope, nope. I know May coming in, which is next week. I'm trying to get as much of this as I possibly can. It's the same with Kingdom Hearts and Ys 8. So I want to say, oh, I'm finishing up 2 games, if not 3. And I can just put the parts to say whatever's finished and like, just like that. I said, now I know P4G's gonna be a while, so it's gonna be off and on with that one. I know Zoe, second runner's gonna be a thing. And as you can tell, at level 31, Kyle can attack 3 times. And Jessica has learned Althena Litany, which is basically a full heal. I think the only one she would need now would be Revival.
Rekio!
イカズチよ
Oh, they really do hate that. But I love it.
Zenobia! You filthy wench. Come here and let me wrap my hands around your scrawny neck.
The only physical contact you'll have with me, little man, is when I stomp on the head of your cold, rotting corpse. Your search for the Black Dragon ends here, Alex. As does your pathetic little attempt at a knight. Attack!
Yeah, believe it or not, this is a boss fight. And I will indeed pick this up and just say, prepare to be smited.
Hono yo!
イカズチよ
Red Dragon, Anger!
Althena no megumi yo!
So?
You could attack us with 1,000 monsters and it wouldn't matter, Zenobia. I'll kill all of them, then I'll kill you. And don't bother begging for mercy because you'll get none. You know, I was planning to turn you into a statue like your pathetic father. But now I'll allow the Vile Tribe to desecrate your tattered remains instead.
And then there's round 2. Now, see, if I didn't have the MP cheat on during battle, yeah, I'd be dead as a doornail right about now. But since,
イカズチよ
I'm basically saying fuck you to every one of these sons of bitches,
Hono yo!
oh, your asses wouldn't matter.
Althena no megumi yo!
For I fully deny you. Dragon Anger! Okay. Pop him a few, and down he goes.
We can't keep this much longer, Jess!
One more round and that little word will not be a relevant concern any longer.
Until this happens.
No! Enjoy what low life you have remaining, Alex. Who on earth's name is that?
A friend.
They hit the vile tribe with their arrows from that great a distance. Do any of you realize how incredible that is?
But who are they, and why did they leave without saying a word to us?
Personally, I love this track. It makes me just want to take a walk and just have this music in the background with me just walking.
Welcome to Tamir. As the official village greeter, let me be the first to say, how to do and how are you? So what brings you to our wonderful corner of the world?
We're here to sell our shit.
Welcome to our general store where services are a slogan.
Not gonna need this, so that can go. That can go. That can go. This can go, this can go, this can go, and this can go. We can get a protection ring for Nash. Thank you for your patronage and enjoy your non-refundable purchases.
If you're planning to travel any further than Tamor, you're going to need stronger weapons.
And the strongest weapon you're really gonna need is the wind sword. great sword. A really good weapon. With all the Vile tribe activity, my sales are way up, but my morale's way down. I'm gonna keep the sword around though. This is a small town shop with big deals on first rate armor. Take a look around and see if you don't agree. Note how fast all your money just went, just like that. But you can actually get it back. Lucky bandana. Do you feel lucky, punk? Do you? That means I'm gonna have to put something in stock, so let me see. Oh wait, no. I want to buy. Because after this, well, we got another dungeon to go to, but at least we're stocked to the hilt with the best equipment so far. The place north of here is called Mike's Tower. That creepy place is full of monsters. Ew. Well met, children. Long time no see.
Wait! What are you doing all the way out here?
Oh, why is the look of surprise, my full feline friend? You should know by now that I'm a lone wolf now. I only follow the scent of adventure, and that takes me many places. As long as the destination is stocked with a leggy crew and honey sweet brew, I'm game. Oh, enough about me. How have you fared in your adventure, my friends?
Check it out, Lake. I just got the Blue Dragon helmet.
Ah, you met the Blue Dragon. Impressive, Alex. Expect to know less of you. All that remains for you now is to meet the Black Dragon and gain its prize. Once you've accomplished that, you shall achieve what you most desire. You shall become a full-fledged Dragon Master. Stuff a legends, my boy.
The only flaw in it was that none of us has a clue about where to look. My mother once said that the lair of the Black Dragon was located on the frontier, and that it was guarded justly by the Val tribe. She also said that the only way to get there was by flying.
I don't know anything about finding the Black Dragon, but I can help you get airborne. There's an old adventure named Might who lives in this neck of the woods. It's a bit strange. If you ask him, I know he could easily build a flying machine for you. The only problem is that Might isn't really a people person, so you can't all go see him. One of you will be more sufficient for this job. So what do you say, Alex? Are you up for a trip to Might's Tower?
Sounds exciting, Alex. You gonna go with him?
Sure, love to go. I'd love to go, like, sir. Like's fine, Alex. No need to be formal. When you address me like that, I feel like you're about to salute. I just want you to relax and have fun on our journey, okay?
Well, I'll stay here and wait for you two to come back with good news, I hope. See you soon, Alex. Please watch over him, Lake. Hey, Lake, is it okay if I go with you too?
I don't think Might's allergic to cats, so I don't see why not. If you can stand him, he should be able to stand you. And the good thing I am properly equipped. Because, oh boy, it's going to be quite the trek. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stop right here, and in the next part, we're going to meet the stinky rude genius that is Might. So stay tuned, more of Lunar, Silver Star story, right after this. Thanks so much for watching.